Hey, good morning, teachers. I just taught a tutoring class on Outschool, and I'm looking at my schedule, and my Outschool schedule is always kind of shifting. This student actually was one of my VIP Kids students, and somehow I don't understand how, but he is making Outschool work. So I gave him an earlier time. So I gave him a 6 o'clock Central morning time, and that would be like 8 o'clock for him in Lanzhou, China. But that means that now I'm getting up a little earlier for Outschool, which I'm okay about. But I thought I would take you with me here and kind of re-look at my schedule, because I feel like Outschool is going really well and I'm willing to add a few more sections. So I thought I'd show you how I do that. Would you like to see this? Here we go. So first of all, this is my Outschool schedule right now. On Tuesdays, I do tutoring here, a kindergarten math class, and then I work at church at 8:30. Then Thursdays, I tutor now 6 o'clock tutoring, 6:30 tutoring, so I have 2 open spots. My math classes are going really well. These kindergarten math classes are usually full or close to full, and my first grade math class is really picking up steam too. So I'm thinking I'm going to schedule my first grade section right here at 7:30 on Tuesdays. Now, I keep my schedule 25-minute classes just like VIP Kid. It just is very organized and easy for me. And side note, I never schedule the 7 o'clock. You might wonder why there's a 7 o'clock class missing there. That's when I get up and help my kids get on the bus during that time period. So here, I just added a new section. So easy to add a section. It starts on Tuesday at 7:30, so it'll fill in my little 7:30 open spot. And then you go to edit, and you just add all of the time. I only added a few so far, but you add a meeting time and it automatically recognizes that's a weekly class. Save meeting time, save meeting time. My husband and I are going on a vacation this week, January 25th. So look at this. I just exit out, and then when I have students in the class, I'll explain why. And we changed it to public, so it's open and it's bookable. And let me show you how it looks. You can go up here and see how it looks to parents. Look at this. First grade weekly math class. I already have the video in there, the thumbnail, the details, and now this one has 2 learners and this one is ready for learners. Isn't that great? So my other hole in my schedule is 7:30 on Thursdays, and I've tried putting a couple of different classes in there without a lot of interest, but the class that I keep getting requests for is tutoring. So I think I'm going to schedule a new tutoring session there and see if that works for some of these families that are looking for tutors. And I've talked about tutoring a lot on my YouTube channel and on Instagram. It is really easy to tutor on Outschool. And I know it seems overwhelming because you have to create your own curriculum and everything, but it really is not that hard. It's just the initial hump of getting the class started, and it is smooth sailing, so easy. I think it's easier in some ways than VIP Kid. So let me show you how I set up a new tutoring schedule on Outschool. Their website is so easy to use. All right, so this is my Outschool teaching homepage. You can see the sections in progress, enrollment rate, star rating, all of that. I'm going to go to classes, and I'm going to go to tutoring. Now I have two kinds of tutoring available, just general personalized one-on-one tutoring and then kindergarten and preschool tutoring. You can see from the saves, I have a lot more people. It seems like the preschool kindergarten is more popular. So I'm going to start a new section of this, and let's see how it goes. We'll go to add a section. And then it initially is private. So you have to go down to add a meeting time. This is going to be a Thursday at 7:30 section. We'll start it for a week from today, see what happens. And then it automatically knows it's 25 minutes. All right, so then the first meeting is scheduled. It automatically goes to private until you're ready for the public to see it, but I'm ready right away. So I'll go to public, and then I'll add a weekly meeting time. It automatically recognizes that it's a weekly meeting, 7:30 on Thursdays. So look at that. It just automatically adds it. Isn't that great? So usually I add about 3 months at a time. This is an ongoing class that, like, some of my students I've been teaching for a year. Like, it just goes and goes and goes. So I add a bunch. And then I want to show you something. My husband and I are taking a quick vacation at the end of January. We're getting out of this frozen tundra in Minnesota. So I'm going to go here, January 27th, and I just click the X to cancel that week. So then when I have students in this class, I'll explain why. So now it's ready to go. Let's go to public viewing. Let's see, this is what the parents would see. So now I have an open class available. Look at that. So I hope that helps. If you've been thinking about like Outschool, you can kind of see the behind the scenes, how I schedule. So now my schedule will be Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 or 6:30 to 8 to 9, 6 to 9. And with that break in the middle to help my kids get on the bus. And then I sub Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So that's kind of my schedule right now. Outschool is going really well. I really enjoy Outschool. And I love classes even if I have like 1 or 2 kids in the class. I always teach it. I give it my full attention, my full energy. And some of my students in my math classes, especially, I've taught for more than a year. It's so fun to see their progress. I just love it. So that's what's happening with me with Outschool. Let me know if you have any questions about it. I love helping people get started with it because I really think it's a great option for teachers. The hardest part is just thinking of your classes and getting started, and I can help you with that process if you're curious. Happy teaching!